And I'm back with a round of 32 match. This is Zack versus xxrider versus Roa versus DonTomato, and I believe we are live into the first round. No warm-up round here. Zack will take the lead, and Zack is of course also the leader of the monthly season right now. In January, he won the first cup, played last Sunday. So with that, got 100 points. xxrider on his heels though. Also Roa, DonTomato has fallen down a bit, and DonTomato is also the outsider of this match. Zack, xxrider and Roa should be seen as the favorites. Good speed from Zack. Roa has dropped down a bit. Zack will win that one. 1 minute 33 hundredths. 1100 ahead of xxrider, 9800 ahead of DonTomato, who actually passes Roa. Interesting. Alright. Live into the second round, and we are playing on Sometimes Things Get Whatever by Shorts. Chronos with the world record 59.991. DonTomato will make a minor blunder and once again finds himself at 4th place. Extremely close between the 3 other players. Still anyone's round to win here. The best turn from xxrider though allows both Zack and Roa to pass him. Zack drives for Penta, Roa for V+, and xxrider for Fun Team. Once again, Zack with a lot of speed there, and then Roa with another late mistake. Will DonTomato pass? No, DonTomato has retired. And also we see some points here from other players that were on the server previously, but Zack is in the lead with 20 points, xxrider with 12, Roa with 7, and DonTomato with 4. And sorry if I have to take some breaks sometimes in casting. I have a pretty terrible cough to deal with. Zack and Roa take the lead. Oh, then Zack is gonna crash hard. Have to back it up. He's gonna be one checkpoint behind the rest. Roa with a comfortable lead. See if he can stay on his wheels this time around. Get some points. Oh, xxrider goes too wide. And DonTomato goes up to 2nd place. Comes Roa, he's gonna win it. 1 minute 36 hundredths ahead of DonTomato, then xxrider, and here is Zack, who will take 4th. And that's the end of the first map. So Zack keeps the lead, 23 points, Roa at 17, xxrider at 16, and DonTomato at 10. And Zack apparently had some problems with its pad, that's why he crashed. Alright, so the second map will be Tsukikage Maika by Coasters. Chronos 56.321. Passes time. As always, we have a warm-up round for the players. Format is point limit cup mode with point limit 80, and also finalist mode. Top 2 will advance to the round of 16. others will be eliminated. No loser brackets in this cup. Alright, good luck and fun. Oh, DonTomato is gonna hit the wall in the start. That start seems a bit tricky. Is that the first one who will crash? Wow, xxrider had a very wide trajectory there. 2100s behind the duo, Roa and Zack. Both players, of course, from France. Though they are not driving with the French skin. Oh! Slow down from Roa, and Zack can pass him just before the finish and will take those 10 points. 56.71. Good time. Actually, that is a very good time, isn't it? Yeah. Anything under 57 I would consider pretty good. So Zack up to 33 points now, xxrider at 22, Roa at 20 and DonTomato at 14. And Roa hasn't really had a great start to this match. He's made a lot of late mistakes. Oh, now an early mistake. No drift in downhill. And he's gonna be far behind. Meanwhile, we do have Zack at first place. Probably feeling pretty confident after his win last week. Definitely not an easy task to win one of these weekly cups. It's a lot of good players participating. 56.85 this time. Great time. Great consistency by Zack. So Zack 43 points now. Ahead of xxrider 28, Roa 23 and DonTomato 18. Bad start from Roa again. We're so different lines here in this turn. It's funny. Roa can pass DonTomato and he will pass xxrider as well. Zack looking solid as a rock. On his way to win his third round in a row. Oh, whoa. He actually keeps most of his speed there. Zack still in the lead. And he's gonna win it as well. That's kind of funny. Like, usually if you have your wheels over the hole like that, you would get a pretty nasty flip or something like that. At least a very major slowdown, but Zack somehow managed to keep a lot of his speed there and still was able to take first place. So that's going to be the end of the second map. Zack at 53, Roa at 29, passes xxrider who's at 28, and DonTomato is at 22. Alright, so we are on to the third map, which is Moondust by Nevermind. Leo with the world record here, 59.734. times might not be fully updated though. I did make those graphics yesterday, but there might be faster times. Yeah, once again, sorry about my voice, but I am kind of feeling a bit sick. Doing my best though. That's gonna be the end of the warm-up. Also, later tonight, I will cast the ESL CPS 14 match between Team Acer and Team Dignitas. So another El Clasico. It's gonna start at 8 PM CET. You wanna watch it? Alright. Right into the first round. Zack has been dominating this match, and probably will be one of the players advancing to the next round. But then it's pretty close between Roa and xxrider especially. So you might see a very close battle between them. Right now, not too close though. xxrider a bit further behind. Great turn from Zack. $2200s ahead of Roa, and then he's gonna clip the wall over the blue floor. And we have a very close fight here between all the other three players. DonTomato is still in it as well. He's up to second place. Last turn though, he will stay at second place as well. xxrider fumbled a bit. Had a chance there maybe to pass him. So Zack only with 3 points in that round, the others catching up to him a bit. Still in the lead though with 56. Roa at 39, xxrider at 32, and DonTomato at 28. DonTomato is actually not that far up behind Roa and xxrider, and Roa with another no drift. Actually, he got a small bump there from the border, and that made him get a drift mark from his wheels, and he was unable to remove those drift marks for the next turn, so that's why he got a no drift, I believe. You can remove those drift marks, but you gotta be very quick about it. Not always that easy, especially not if you play in, say, camera 3, because then you don't even see your drift marks. Anyways, in the front we have Zack. This time avoids clipping the wall in this section. On his way to reach 66 points. xxrider is second place, will catch up to Roa. And so will DonTomato, who's at third. 1:05 by Zack, that's a very good time. Shows his strength. Alright, so yeah, Roa continues to drive very fast, but then also making a lot of mistakes. So if he can maybe play a bit more stable, I think that would help him a lot, because he often is ahead of both DonTomato and xxrider, though xxrider now in the lead. And where's Zack? At 4th place this time. Best start. And this is a fairly close round once again. DonTomato looking pretty good on this map. Gets good speed here as well, catching up a lot. Then did not have the best exit out of that downhill, so gonna drop down to 4th place. But a lot of speed over this stretch though, goes up to 2nd place even. Great stuff by DonTomato. Still with the chance here to win this round even. Can he do it? Nah, he's gonna go a bit too wide. Roa and Zack will pass him. And then last turn, who's gonna win this one? Zack or Roa? It's gonna be Zack! With 300s. Great race though. 3200s between all 4 players. That's gonna be the end of the third map, so we go back to the first one now. Zack at 76, Roa at 45, xxrider at 41, and DonTomato at 36. Point limit is 80, so Zack, if he takes first, second, or third in this next round after this warm-up, that means he would reach finalist mode. We'll have a chance, or a couple of chances actually, to advance to the round of 30, no, round of 16, of course. Nice flip there from Roa. That's what I thought would happen to Zack earlier. Alright, so the players will retire. And, eager to continue this match. And yeah, if you're wondering about the other players here in the score, Shout and Era, they played on the server previously, so that's why their scores are still here. I guess there's some kind of bug with Mania Planet, with the game itself. Yeah, anyways, we are live into the first round, back on the first map. Sometimes things get whatever. It's a very difficult name to pronounce. Where is Zack? He is far behind. Rough start, and if he takes fourth, then he's not going to be finalist. He'd only get 3 points. Roa in the lead here, pretty comfortably as well, but he's had some trouble with his end. Crashed a lot here the first time the map was played, so we'll see. Keep himself together. So far, so good for Roa. Coming up to the last turn. And this time he's gonna make it. 1 minute 42 hundredths out of xxrider, and then DonTomato, and then lastly Zack, who will not be finalist. 79 points. But he's still got pretty comfortable lead. Roa at 55, xxrider at 47, and DonTomato at 40. Bad start there from xxrider. DonTomato is gonna get a no drift now. A lot of no drifts so far in these maps. We got Roa and Zack in the front. Zack taking the lead with more speed. Great turns here from Zack. Wow. All of a sudden he's 20 hundredths ahead of Roa. 26 even now. Oh, Roa goes too wide. xxrider will pass him, and also DonTomato. Zack though without any mistakes, and he's gonna win this one. 1 minute 37 hundredths. Zack now finalist. Roa at 58, xxrider at 53, and DonTomato at 44. Still pretty close between Roa, xxrider, and DonTomato. I feel like Roa could have had just as many points as Zack though, when he's made too many mistakes. Best start here from DonTomato. Still without any major mistakes, so it's still possible to pass players, and he will pass Zack. He's not gonna win this one and advance to the next round. So yeah, the others will catch up to him now. Zack will go up to 3rd place. And that's important still. He wants to be ahead of as many players as possible, even though he can't take 1st place. Actually getting closer to Roa here as well. Oh, but then hits the wall. Maybe went a bit too risky there. The DonTomato will pass him and go up to 3rd place again. xxrider will win 1 minute 48 hundredths. Roa takes 2nd. Ahead of DonTomato and then Zack. So that's the end of the map. Zack still finalist. Roa at 64. xxrider only 1 point behind Roa. And then DonTomato at 48. So we are now back to Tsukikage Maika. I really need to look up that means something weird. It's not like to say it in that case. It probably doesn't though. So we'll have a warm-up round. Zack still most likely gonna advance here. He's gonna have a couple of rounds until anyone else will be finalist. He's already had 2 attempts. Good luck and fun. Yeah, that 2nd place though is still very much up in the air. Roa, xxrider, those 2 especially, it's very close. And DonTomato not too far behind, but perhaps hasn't been setting fast enough times to be able to challenge the other players. But we'll see what will happen. So yeah, Zack, finalist, and he will take the lead here as well. xxrider giving him a good fight right now. Ooh, that's a great turn from Zack. xxrider lost his grip, but then Zack will go into the wall. Not sure exactly why. Oh, he says pad again. He's having some pad problems. Yeah, that did look a bit strange. He just went straight into the wall. So I think he's having some issues with his gamepad. That's very unfortunate. It couldn't have happened at a worse occasion. You're finalist. So instead, Roa will win ahead of DonTomato, and xxrider missing the finish. Yeah, he's not going to be able to finish this one. Respawn is not allowed. Ah, very unfortunate by xxrider as well. So we have 2 players retiring. Yeah, that's a very unfortunate mistake from xxrider, because now Roa got 11 points ahead of xxrider, and he can also be finalist. He takes 1st or 2nd in this following round. Zack still with the opportunity to advance to the round of 16. We'll go up in the lead here for a brief moment at least. See if he can do this turn just as good again. Ah no, not as good this time. He lost some of his grip. Roa will pass him. And Roa looks to reach finalist mode now. Zack had so many chances, not able to capitalize on any of them. Still with the chance here though, at 3rd place, only 400s behind. Can Zack have a good couple of last turns and pass both xxrider and Roa? He will pass Roa, but still got xxrider in front of him, who misses the finish line, and then also Zack! What? xxrider misses the finish for the 2nd round in a row, and then Zack, who was just behind him, also will miss it, and instead Roa will take 1st. This finish seems interesting. Alright, so Zack is still not through to the next round. Roa is now also finalist. xxrider has not got points in 2 rounds, still at 63. And DonTomato at 58, and Zack's gonna hit the wall again. I think he's having gamepad issues. Interesting end to this match. Alright, so Roa can now go through to the next round. 3100 ahead of DonTomato. Extends his lead even more. Let's see if he can get into the finish. Yes, he will. So Roa will take first place. I did not expect that. Zack still finalist. xxrider will get some points that time, 67, but he too could have been finalist now, easily, had he just finished the rounds. And then DonTomato at 64. So we will play the third map for the second time as well, Moondust by Nevermind. This will be the last one, unless we see some players retiring at the same time. But yeah, if Zack is continuing to have gamepad problems, then I don't know. That's not what you want. Hopefully he can fix that though. Alright, let's end the warm-up. And DonTomato actually looked pretty good on this map first time it was played. So I think he can give other players a better fight. Alright, here we go. Zack with his maybe 5th attempt at finalist, maybe even more. Would this be it? It would be quite the upset if Zack was eliminated now. Of course, Zack won the previous cup. So he will take the lead here in the start. So a promising start for Zack. 1300s ahead of DonTomato. xxrider is also up there. Zack needs to extend his lead when 100s ahead, but then loses his speed in the downhill. Oh, but then DonTomato will crash, and also xxrider leaving Zack alone here. How quickly it can go. So now Zack will finally be able to get through, and will take second place. So Roa and Zack advancing to the round of 16. xxrider and DonTomato are eliminated. GG.